I'm Prospector's wife, Tara. Here's a little taste of my world. It's time for Prospector's Picky Pet Peeves on Rock 107.
Let me just say, most people on the roads have no idea how to drive. I can't tell you how many jackholes I witnessed texting and driving on the highway. Nothing makes the road safer than blasting out a text to your side piece as you fly down the turnpike at 79 miles per hour. I guess it's good practice for my Mario Kart game because Text Boy's sliding all over both lanes as he sends that very important message.
Good Lord.
The left lane is reserved for passing. How do you not know this? Driving slow in the left lanes is stupid, and many states it's illegal. If you're in the left lane and someone passes you on the right, you got to go, oh my God, I'm a moron, and quickly get over. You don't need to double down and stay in that lane for 25 miles.
Seriously?
And people who don't want you to pass them ever. They'll be driving 58 miles per hour until you put your signal on and pull in the left lane. Then all of a sudden, they're Denny Hamlin at Pocono. And eventually you slip back in behind them, and then they're right back down to 58. Repeat ad nauseum. Hey, yam bag, they don't give out trophies for getting to the Cross Valley before anyone else. Settle down.
Nobody cares. You think that was bad? Try living with him. Love you, honey. Mean it.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A 32-year-old guy in New York named Jose Cruz is going viral thanks to his inspiring messages for strangers. He's been standing on a walkway on the Brooklyn Bridge, holding signs that read things like, if you're looking for a sign that things will get better, this is it. Keep going. Don't give up.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Saw that tour in 1987 or 88 at the old Pocono Downs racetrack, now in Mohegan, Pennsylvania. It's 4 minutes after 8 o'clock on a 2 for Tuesday morning. Double shot of Motley Crue at Rock 107. It's a Prospector show. Kate, everybody wants a cure. Unless the remedy's worse than the sickness. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. It's like motion sickness. There's new research about that. Now, I suffer from motion sickness to the point where if I'm in a car wash where all the suds get on the car wash, I can't see. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up here. I can't ride backward on a train, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I have horrible motion sickness. I either need to be driving or sitting in the front.
So, a new study's found that music can actually help alleviate motion sickness, which seems like great news, but it's not like I can just crank up AC/DC. You can't just listen to anything.
So, the best music to relieve car sickness symptoms is gentle music and cheerful music, which could include stuff like classical music, soft rock, and the playlists, that they have in coffee shops or whatever Enya is.
Whatever Enya is. All I know is, okay, so now I got to tune in yacht rock radio all the time? Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear bread. A joyful pop music, stuff like Happy, Can't Stop the Feeling, Shake It Off, Hakuna Matata. And if I listen to those songs more than once in a decade, I'm puking anyway. So what's the difference, right?
The idea is that motion sickness often causes negative emotions and tension, which triggers symptoms like dizziness and nausea. Music can calm negative triggers, which can relieve the effects of car sickness for some people.
Not everybody. And the study notes that sad or agitated music could make these symptoms worse.
The problem is, what if cheerful music, like the stuff a kid insists on listening to every time they're in the car, literally drives you crazy?
Yeah, if it's got to be Baby Shark, I'd rather be car sick. I'm just that sorry. But remember, when the road gets bumpy, let the beat save your seat.
The next time you're on a winding road feeling car sick, don't reach for a paper bag. Crank up a cheerful tune.
Music keeps you from barfing. Music keeps you from horking. It keeps you from spewing and chucking and heaving. It keeps you from tossing your cookies. And music keeps you from blowing chunks and praying to the porcelain god.
Happy music, because hurling isn't harmony. So turn up the tunes to keep the chunks down.
8:34.
Prospector can be
Tuesday
a little
morning.
hot-headed. Sometimes he can be selfish. He labors to get through most social interactions.
Sometimes you can be kind of a jerk.
Today, he asked the question, am I a jerk? On Rock 107.
Last week, out having lunch, my wife, Tara, and I, ordering food. She gets like a turkey sandwich or something, and the guy's like, would you like regular fries, seasoned fries, or bacon cheddar tots? Well, she's like, I guess I'll take the tots. The bill comes, there's a 50-cent charge for the tots right there on the bill. Now, it's only 50 cents, but the dude never mentioned it. He didn't say, hey, would you like fries, seasoned fries, or for 50 cents more, you can have bacon cheddar tots, which would not have been a problem. But he didn't tell me that. Now, the bill comes, ding, now there's a problem. I'm like, hey, you never mentioned any extra charge for the tots. He's like, oh, sorry, but it's extra. I'm like, all right, can I just speak to the manager? Total Keith, total Karen move there. That's fine, whatever. Manager comes over, and I'm like, look, I know it's only 50 cents, but he should have told us about it when he offered them. That way I would have known what I was paying for up front. I'm not paying the 50 cents. I will not do it. I refuse. Does that make me a jerk? What are people saying?
Danielle from our TikTok said, you're a jerk. If it was on the menu, I think the server was justified in not mentioning the upcharge because it was right there in the menu.
Danielle is assuming facts, not in evidence. I never mentioned a menu at all, let alone prices and upcharges being on the menu. Plus, I would say if you're offering the service, saying, hey, this is I can give you this, you can't assume I would have seen that on the menu, or else I probably would have asked for that. So I got her on 2 counts. So there, Danielle. And I don't like to argue with people, and I'm a jerk, but that one I'm going to argue with. Let's go to the rock lines, and I promise I won't argue.
Yeah, you're a jerk, and don't mess with people touching your food, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, this was after the fact of the meal before I said anything, because I didn't notice it.
I understand that, but you're still messing with someone. You don't. Those people can wipe boogers on your food when they're coming out.
Well, wait. The food was already out and eaten. What are they going to do to me now?
Are you going to go back to that place?
After they snuck in a charge without telling me when I ordered? Probably not.
Oh, God bless you, man. But yeah, you're kind of a.
All right.
Mr. I don't like to argue with people on Am I a Jerk?
And then I go right in, arguing with 2 people in a row. Fine, I promise I'll cut that out today.
Randy from your Twitter said, you're not a jerk, you're just a tightwad.
Yeah, that might be true. That's possible. Look, it's the principle of the thing. Just tell me the upcharge is going to be there, and we're good. When you hand it to me afterwards, then I'm not so good. It's like if you buy a car, and they say the car is X amount of money, and now it's $100 more because there's some other thing. You're not going to go, well, where'd that $100 come from? And, it's $100, but in the price of the car, it's very similar to 50 cents in the price of lunch.
Relax, there's smoke coming out your ears.
Sorry.
Kevin from our TikTok said, yeah, you're a jerk and a bit cheap. I'll just send you the 50 cents.
Prospector, care of Rock 107, 149 Penn Ave, Scranton, PA, 18503. Go ahead, Kev. I await the 50 cents. Open mic from the Rock 107 app. Am I a jerk?
Yeah, Prospector. I mean, come on. Did you read the menu?
Rock 107.
Prospector, you are a jerk. You won't spend 50 cents on your wife?
I'll spend tons of money on my wife. Happy to do whatever I can. If it's within my means to make my wife Tara happy, love to spend it. I'd like to know about it up front. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to walk in thinking I'm spending $500 and all of a sudden it's $502. I don't care. I want to know where that extra money is.
Karen from your Instagram said, did you even look at the menu? Yeah, you're a jerk this time.
Everybody's talking about the menu. Let's not assume there was even a menu in the place, all right?
I don't know.
There was, but that's not the point.
Jesse from your Facebook said, for 50 cents, I got to go with yes on this one. Anything over $1, maybe. But 50 cents? Come on, Prospector.
If you're going to bitch about $1, you got to bitch about a penny. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my money. If you're taking it, I want to know you're taking it before all of a sudden you come and pick my pockets on it. That's all I'm saying. Am I a jerk at the restaurant ordering lunch? Would you like fries, seasoned fries, or bacon cheddar? Tots. We'll get the tots. Then there's 50 cents on the bill. He never said for 50 cents more you can have bacon cheddar tots. I'm steamed. I'm miffed. I won't pay it. Does that make me a jerk? Rock 107, what do you think?
Yes, I would have paid it. I wouldn't have been happy. Call me a pushover, though.
All right, so you're a pushover, but am I a jerk, though?
No, you're not a jerk.
Okay, I'm not
but
a
I would
jerk.
have paid it. I'm just I'm done with it, you know?
All right, what's your name?
Tracy?
Rock 107.
Hey, Prospector. Yeah, you're not a jerk on that one.
Every penny counts, right?
Exactly. They're the jerks.
They're the jerks for not telling me it was coming. That's the question. That's what we're saying today. Am I a jerk, Kate?
And Jason from our TikTok said, not a jerk. It's not about the 50 cents. It's about the principle. If they didn't mention it, they're hoping most people won't notice, and that's sneaky. Next thing you know, they'll be charging $2.99 just to breathe the restaurant air.
Jason's taking it further than I did, but that's all right. It's the principle of the thing. And the question today of am I a jerk for refusing to pay for the 50-cent upcharge for the bacon cheddar tots that I wasn't told about when we ordered them? The answer, according to you, Northeast PA, pretty convincingly, might I add, yes, I'm a jerk.
Ladies ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
PlayStation has used the tagline, "Play has no limits," but legally, that's not quite the case. A 21-year-old woman in Florida named Alexandra Dominguez has just been convicted of 2 counts of domestic battery, 1 by strangulation, after a violent dispute that began over a missing PlayStation game. Now, the case must have been convincing. The jury only needed 20 minutes to come back with the verdict. The charges came from an incident back in April when she freaked out over a missing PlayStation game, and the victims were her own family. She shoved her mother to the ground and placed her hands around her neck, tried to choke her. Then Alexandra's younger brother tried to break it up, but she turned on him as well, grabbing his groin and squeezing and striking him multiple times. Both victims suffered visible injuries, but they're okay. Alexandra's facing up to 5 years in prison.
Nominee number 2.
Talk about a deadly recipe. In Japan, an 18-year-old high school student took drastic measures to get some peace and quiet. The teen allegedly mixed minced oleander leaves containing the toxic substance olindrin into his 53-year-old uncle's miso soup. The uncle noticed an odd taste, spat it out, and soon experienced mouth numbness and stomach pain requiring medical attention. Police found a lethal amount of olindrin in the soup. The teen, living with his mother and uncle, reportedly confessed, saying, "I couldn't stand my uncle's loud snoring and decided to kill him." Fortunately, the uncle, a self-employed man, fully recovered. The teen now faces attempted murder charges.
And the winner is
the high school student who poisoned his uncle's soup to stop his snoring. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all of the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.